Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Nemesis here, and in this video I'm going to be playing some Royal Giant, and I'm actually using the Barbarian Barrel instead of the log, and let me tell you guys, it is a night and day difference. In a good way though. That's only in a good way because the Barbarian Barrel helps a lot in just many matchups in the meta. So for example, if you're playing against a Royal Giant mirror match and you have log, and the opponent has Barbarian Barrel, you're at a pretty big disadvantage because the Barbarian Barrel actually helps a ton in the RG mirror match. Because a lot of RG decks carry Royal Ghost, so if you have log, it gets really awkward for you to defend, the Royal Ghost. But if you have Barbarian Barrel, you can actually defend it pretty easily without having to have some like awkward cycles and stuff like that. So that's why Barbarian Barrel is so good. It's also good against, people using like firecrackers at the bridge. You could just use Barbarian Barrel on top of it. They will defend it still, they'll play like goblins and stuff like that, but at least you can bait something out and you'll still get some damage on top of the firecracker. So, that's just another good example of why Barbarian Barrel is a lot better in the meta as opposed to log. So I highly recommend you guys use Barbarian Barrel instead of the log. So, that's just my opinion, but also a lot of top ladder RG players are using Barbarian Barrel as well. So it's just so good. Like, I promise you guys, I actually promise you, it's so good. I really haven't been losing many games with the Barbarian Barrel, but not much else to really say about it. I'm just playing against this Lumberloon guy, and I'm also top 1,000 on all three of my accounts, so I'm making really good progress right now, and not much else to really say about it. So the ladder push is going good, and yeah, just kind of going aggressive here because he has a really awkward cycle, and every single time if this guy has Inferno Dragon out of rotation, you can just like RG the bridge and he has to overcommit so much elixir because it'd be really awkward for him to defend RG without an Inferno Dragon. So yeah, let's see here. Just going for an Inferno Dragon in the back. I'm just going for my Royal Giant, and I kind of plan on just nuking everything with my Fireball. Just gonna use the Fireball right there just to kind of reset the Inferno Dragon. And just kind of rinse and repeat, honestly. This is basically game though. I play this extremely well. This matchup really isn't that difficult if you have the E-Wiz, but if you don't have an E-Wiz, I think it's definitely a little bit more trickier. So, like I said, I played it really, really well, and let's go for the next game. Okay, so here is the next game, and let's see here. Kind of just waiting a little bit. Honestly, I'm just tempted to just RG the back right here. RG first play. Typically, RG the back, like first play, really isn't a bad play at all. It kind of is a little bit in my scenario because I don't know what deck this guy's playing, so I'm just like playing a blind RG, but in certain matchups, it's actually really, really beneficial to do that. So, just gonna cycle to my Phoenix right here, just to DPS down everything right here, just so he doesn't get like a crazy counter push. So just want to pretty much kill everything on sight, and I'm also just going for a Barbarian Barrel right there. There's another reason why the Barbarian Barrel just came in clutch. So I didn't need to use my Fisherman right there. Let's see here. Let's go for my Electro Wizard right here, and okay, he's going for a Baby Dragon, so I'll block a little bit with my Fisherman. This guy's got a clone. Wow. Okay. And my E-Spirit just did so much work right there for me. Like, that was so good to see. Let's see here. This is honestly looking pretty good. This doesn't seem like a bad matchup because I have the Electro Spirits, the E-Wiz and the Phoenix. If I only had like one air troop or air removal troop, then it would be pretty bad for me. But as long as I have really good micro interactions, I should be kind of fine, honestly. So yeah, that's why I love also having double air removal. So yeah, let's see here. Let's go for a Royal Giant right here, because why not? Okay, that was a really good baby dragon on his end. That was definitely a good baby dragon, well played on his end, but it's kind of forcing everything out right now, so he can't, you know, play a lava hound. And yeah, should be chilling. Okay, so there's a hound in the back. So I'm just going to cycle my phoenix, like pre-cycle it essentially. So I could get back to another one, and that's basically my game plan, just cycle a whole bunch of air removal troops. Okay, there's the clone, so I'm just going to nuke everything. That was a beautiful fireball. Oh my gosh, that was a gorgeous fireball, bro. I'm just going to go for my Barbarian Barrel right there. Also go for my Electro Wizard right here. And that's overall a really good defense. He's going for an Inferno Dragon, so can't really play in this lane unless my Ewiz just takes care of it. Okay, I could probably just go for a RG soon because his Inferno Dragon's out of rotation. So let's go ahead and just do it right now. Let's go for a Barbarian Barrel. Go for an Electro Spirit. That should be game though. Okay, perfect. Let's go for the next match. Here's the next match, and it's against NZT Lemon. Okay, he's going for an RG in the back first play. Typically in this matchup, you always want to keep up with the Royal Giant cycle, so when they RG the back, you want to RG the back. And, you know, just keep up with the cycle, essentially. You don't really want to get behind in Royal Giants, because that's when it kind of becomes a problem. You also don't want to be too aggressive with Royal Giants by, you know, just kind of playing them at the bridge with no support behind them, because that's an easy way to lose the matchup. Because I feel like this matchup is really counter push dependent, so if you get a really big counter push, that's when you want to RG as well. So, you know, just no aggressive RGs at the bridge. Want to try to cycle them in the back unless you have a big counter push. And, yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, it's kind of just stalling for a little bit. I'm probably just going to end up cycling it, you know, a Royal Ghost, see if he doesn't make a play. I'll just do it. Let's see here. Okay, he's going for his Royal Ghost, so I'm just going to be playing passively. Just cycling a Phoenix right here. Also, in this matchup, I really like to space out my troops as much as I possibly can, because you don't want to prevent any kind of, or you want to prevent any kind of spell value. So just kind of like this, spacing my Fisherman plus my Electro Wizard. It's also going for a Rage, like that's so much damage. It just shoots so fast under the Rage spell. But I have a pretty big counter push, so I'm going to take advantage of it. Let's see here. Okay, nice Barbarian Barrel. Okay, he's also going for a Fisherman, so I'm kind of chilling here. Honestly, I'm just going to go for this Royal Ghost right here. Just playing really patiently right now because I need to stack everything in one lane so I can go for Royal Giants at the bridge. So as long as I win these bridge battles right here, and get a really big counter push, that's when I can go for a Royal Giant at the bridge and basically have no consequences for it. So just like this, everything's kind of working in my favor. So this is a really nice counter push and he can't really do anything. My Fisherman pulls his Fisherman though. That's so clutch. That's actually so clutch. Okay, I'm gonna go for my Phoenix right here so he doesn't get any crazy counter push. Okay, he's going for a Royal Giant, so I'll just go for my Electro Wizard plus my Royal Ghost to maximize the amount of DPS. And I just gotta go right back in, guys. I just gotta go right back in with this Royal Giant right here. I'm just going to go for my Fisherman to pull his Hunter. Perfect. That's what I needed. That's game right there. So, nice. Let's go for the next match. Alright, so let's see here. Not the greatest hand, but it'll do for now. I'll just cycle my Barbarian Barrel right here. Maybe like force a response. But he's not going to do anything to that, so don't really know what this is. Okay, he's got a baby dragon, so he's kind of waiting a while. Maybe this is like Golem. potentially, but I really haven't seen too much golem recently, but it could potentially be it. Okay, this guy's got a bowler, so okay, definitely not golem. So playing this fisherman in the back right there really isn't a bad play. But you know, hopefully he doesn't surprise me with like an electro giant or something. That would be absolutely terrible if he was E giant or something. Because sometimes people do play, you know, E giant bowler decks, so that would actually be terrible. This guy's got a tornado, so you know, it's kind of just looking like Lumberloon freeze. And yeah. Let's see here. Okay, this guy's going for an L-Jack in the back, so I'll just go for a Royal Giant opposite lane here. I'll just go for my Electro Wizard, and that's honestly why I love Electro Wizard in this deck, because without E-Wiz, I wouldn't be able to do plays like that. So, yeah, that's why I absolutely love Electro Wizard, and right here, I'm just going to kite everything with my Barbarian Barrel, and that is another reason why I love Barbarian Barrel over Log right now, because plays like that. So just cycling this Phoenix right here. How did that still get a hit, bro? What? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, I was not expecting that. I think it was because like the tower was shooting the baby dragon a little bit. I should have took that into account, but well, that's a little annoying. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's like a little annoying, because if I just took that into account, I would have just played an Electro Spirit to minimize any kind of damage. But this guy's being like super defensive at the moment. So yeah. Just going to go for my Fisherman in this tile to potentially get King activation. Perfect. Just like that. That's amazing. Let's see here. It's going for a freeze. Let's go for my Phoenix in the back. Just kind of like stall the lane a little bit. And let's see here. I'm just going to go for my Barbarian Barrel. Go for my Fisherman as well. Just kind of like I said, stalling the lane a little bit so we can't really play into it. And I think I just have to Fireball this right here. Yeah, just give me that Fireball right there. Let's see here. I'm waiting for him to play like... Okay, where there's a Lumberjack. I'm just going to go for my Fisherman in the middle. Okay, he's going all in right here. So I'm just going to play my... Okay, he's going for a freeze. I gotta Fireball this. That was way too close. Oh my gosh. That was actually genuinely so close. That was so scary. I'm just gonna go for my Royal Giant. He shouldn't have anything too crazy. Like, I know he doesn't have a freeze in rotation because he just used it. So... Okay, I'm just gonna go for my Electro Spirit. He really shouldn't have anything for this. Okay, we just got the freeze. I'm just going to rinse and repeat, I guess. That's the only thing I can do at the moment, so I just gotta go right back in for another Royal Giant. So yeah, not much else to really say about that. Go for my Barbarian Barrel. He's going for a Tornado. He's kind of just like prolonging his demise. Yeah, honestly, there it is right there. There's the tower. But yeah, that's going to wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching.